Hey guys, welcome to yet another video. Today I will be showing you guys how I made the Chidori from Naruto in Minecraft. Before you watch this video, I recommend watching my video about the mana bar, so you can implement it on your Chidori. Link will be in the description. On to the commands. So, to the commands, right? So, like a couple of months ago, or like a month ago, I made a tutorial on how you make shurikens in Minecraft. I showed you guys what I created right here, and a lot of you guys enjoyed it, so here we are, showing you guys the commands for this one. Now, I'm just gonna tell you guys that this is really all you need. It's quite a lot of commands, but this is the commands. It's inside the red area. Just so you guys know, it doesn't have to do anything with these. So as I said in the beginning of the video, I recommend doing the mana bar because I did a shotgun bar. But if you watch my mana bar, you can change all of this to mana. So for the sake of the video, I'll change this to mana. Like everything. So starting off, we got the first command right here. Test 4 at A, scores equals ID equals 1. Tilde tilde tilde, test 4 at E, type equals item, comma, name equals prismarine crystals. So, there's another thing I gotta show you guys before you do this. There's a thing called an ID tower. I will put a video in the description on how it works. So go check out that video, please. Otherwise this won't work. What you also can do is change this idea to a tag. So you give yourself a tag. So for example, if I did this, tag equals, let's just say Sasuke. So like this. So if my tag is Sasuke, it activates, right? Anyways, you can change it to wherever you want it to be. I recommend just doing the ID tower, and you'll have to recreate this as many times as you want this to be implemented in your server. But you can also do it with tags, so certain people with certain tags can do it. Next command right here is scoreboard, execute at A, scores equals ID equals 1, or tag equals Sasuke, tilde tilde tilde, scoreboard players remove at as scores equals, then change this to mana. So mana, and then you can change this from whatever you want it to be. Because my mana bar video has 100 mana, so for example, let's say like 50 mana, 50. It's gonna remove 50. So if you have 50 or more mana, it's gonna remove 50. Then we have set block, a redstone block, which is this block right here. So for you, it's probably just gonna be a different coordinate than mine, but you can also just do, if you can see in the corner, you see the first one is changing. So what you could do is you can just do tilde tilde tilde, and then 1 2, so it goes 2, and then it adds up. So I just put 2 right there, and it's gonna set right here. Next command right here is execute at A, scores equals ID equals 1, or tag equals Sasuke. Tilde 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 kill at E, type equals item, comma, name equals prismarine crystals in a range of 3. Then once you put the redstone block there, you can go onto this right here, and it's gonna execute at A with the scores equals ID equals 1, or tag equals Sasuke. It's gonna title Ox. You can change this title to whatever you want to be, but I'll just put it in the sake of Naruto, like the actual hand signs, since you can't do them with your hands in Minecraft. I just did it as a title, just to make it look cool. You want to have this on 5 ticks. Then next up we have execute at A, scores equals ID equals 1, or tag equals Sasuke. Title as title at A, and then rabbit, or title and then A right here. Just title at S, by the way, no at A's. Rabbit. And then we have this on 5 ticks too, and so on. It goes with monkey on 5 ticks, and then Chidori itself on 5 ticks. Then right here we have execute at A, scores equals ID equals 1, or tag equals Sasuke. Summon armor stand C on tilde tilde tilde. So basically it summons an armor stand right inside of me after it's done all of these commands, and then it reaches this one. It's gonna summon an armor stand like right in me, and then it's gonna affect at A, scores equals ID equals 1, speed 5, 1 true, or you can change the score to Sasuke, tag equals Sasuke. We have set block, and then this of course to air, so you can also change this like the other one to tilde tilde tilde, and then we do minus, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 for me. So we're gonna change this to -7. Then we're gonna move on to this row of commands. Now these are gonna be the most tricky ones. So right here, execute at A, scores equals ID equals 1, or type equals Sasuke, tilde, TP at E, type equals armor stand, comma, name equals C, to arrow up, 1. Then right here we have execute at E, type equals armor stand, underscore, name equals C, tilde, TP at S, tilde, 50. Then right here we have execute at E, type equals armor stand, comma, name equals C, tilde, particle, Minecraft balloon, gas particle, and then these coordinates. Then moving on, we have another one of these balloon gas particles, and we have another one. Right here, I think, yeah, it's invisibility. You just give the armor stand invisibility. Then right here, we have to kill at E, type equals item, comma, name equals marine shards, which is on a delay tick of 5, by the way. I don't know if any of these are on ticks. Yeah, no, they aren't, which is good. Yeah, okay, fine. Now, right here is going to be a tricky one. On top of this one right here, score of players added E, type equals armor stand, name equals C, kill 1. So it's going to keep adding kill, and I think it's on a 20 tick delay. Yeah, it's on a 20 tick delay. So what you want to do is you want to slash scoreboard, objectives, add, and then kill. And then dummy, of course, because otherwise it doesn't work. Shablam. I already have it, so don't worry about that. Right here, kill at E, type equals armor stand, comma, scores equals kill 5. So if it reaches 5, which is 5 seconds too, after 5 seconds it's going to kill the armor stand. Then what it's going to do, it's going to give the player a prismarine crystal. Next off is the next one, which right here is, of course, why it kills. So execute at E, type equals armor stand, name equals C, tilde, effect at E, type equals exclamation mark armor stand, which you can change to type equals exclamation mark player and do even more types. So it depends if you want PvP with this. So if you want PvP with this, you just do armor stand, that's it. And then it will kill everything except for the armor stand. Now if you do exclamation mark player and exclamation mark armor stand, it kills everything but players and armor stands, and so on with every mob. Anyways, moving on, we get instant damage right here, 1-1 true. So it's not too OP. Now right here, kill at E, type equals armor stand with the name equals C. Right here, give at A, scores equals ID equals 1, prismarine crystals. Next up, I just wanted to tell everyone that all of these commands right here are all unconditional, and these aren't. Just a reminder. So after the impulse, it's all on normal, and this one is all unconditional. So next up, what we have is the armor stand C. If you want to make this multiplayer compatible for your friends and you're playing on a server with, like, I don't know, 5 people, let's say 5 people, you'll want to have to copy this 5 times on top of each other. So I'll take a structure block and put it 5 times stacked on top of each other, right? Then next up, what we need to do right here is change this scores equals ID equals 1 to 2, and so on for every layer. So that means this one is 1, then we have 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not here for now, but I'll, eventually when I make a server with all of this in, I'll do this like times, I don't know, 6 or something. Moving on, you also have to name the armor stand for every individual player to C, and then C1, C2, C3, C4. And then, like, for each individual, it's a different armor stand and a different idea. So, for example, if I'm idea 1 and my friend is ID 2, his armor stand name is C1 and my armor stand name is C. Now, if my friend is ID 5, then his armor stand name is C4. You can also change it by naming the player 1 to, like, C1. So, if my ID is 1, my armor stand is C1. And then make it so ID is 2, armor stand equals 2. What I mean by this is, as you can see right here, it TP, like, for example, just take this at E, type equals armor stand. So for the first player, it's C, second player, C1, third player, C2, 3, and 4. Just so you have 5 players. I'm just taking this as an example. This is, you only do this when you want to have it on an ID tower. So, saying that, this was my tutorial on how to do the Chidori. Let me fix this up real quick so I can show you guys that it actually works and it's actually really cool. Alright, so it should be fixed now. Let me just explain and let's have a look on how it looks like. So dropping it will do everything, and there you go. There's your lightning Chidori ball. As you can see, it takes 5 of my chakra, and then how this works. Oh, I'm not on 5. Give me a sec. So if I drop it, as you can see, this is the armor stand right in front of you with all the particles. Running, as you can see, makes it so you can run with it, and then running into an enemy makes it damage it. Now I'm gonna quickly change the setup so it works for 2 players in total. So let me just grab a structure block, and I'll be right back. So here it is. I put it in a structure block, and let's save it. And let's just straight up go 1, 2, 3, 4 high, dump it on there, and then go in here, load, and put in my name. Shablam, there it is. Now if I press load, as you can see, it's all back. So I'm gonna show you what I meant by the ID tower. So I have an idea tower somewhere. I can't seem to find it, so that's why I have the tutorial of one of my friends in the description, and he's explaining it in like a real fast 1 or 2 minute video. Well, not really. He made a video about an item with effects, and it's just in there, and I was like, you know, that's pretty cool. So go check him out, and so you can understand how basically it works. Showing this off right here, you can change the idea right here to 2, and you'll just do this in every single command right here. Alright, so coming at the armor stand right here, as you can see, I'll be changing this to C2, just to make it clear that it's player 2 and armor stand 2. Oh, I forgot something. So yeah, this is what you do, and you just change it all to 2, and of course, don't forget the armor stand. Alright, so we're done now. As you can see, it should work for player 2 now, so if I change my idea to 2, there we go. It should work too, so let's have a look. And of course it does. See? And that's basically how you make it multiplayer compatible. If you want to do this, or you're just a lonesome player and you don't play with friends, or you just want this in your own world for yourself, you don't have to do this work. But if you want this to work with like all of your friends, like you have 5 friends on your server and you want this to work with 5 friends, just dump these commands on top of each other and change it. It's that simple. So this is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and everyone that was in the comments, I hope you guys liked it, because you guys really asked for this, and I had fun making this video. So, you know, see you.